How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Olathe Ford Lincoln. Today we are looking at the brand new 2025 Lincoln Navigator. For the front end of this refreshed Navigator, they've made quite a few extensive changes. First off, the grille is much larger now to really accentuate the size of the Navigator. This one is in flight blue, which is a beautiful color. It also has the Jetpack, which is one of just a couple options that you can get with the Reserve. The Jetpack gives you plenty of cool features like everything that you see here that's blacked out. You also get the illuminated bar up front here with the illuminated star in the middle. Now this Navigator is pretty much the same vehicle underneath as the previous generation Navigator, so the powertrain is pretty much unchanged. It's a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6, the high output variant, so it still makes 440 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. All-wheel drive is standard as well on this Navigator. All right, so before we get to the inside, let's keep walking around the exterior of the vehicle. Also, as part of that Jetpack, you can see the other black accents like these 22-inch wheels, little black features like on the door handles, that front badge there as well. Really kind of gives it a low profile look, very sporty. Now out back, this is where another large change is. Lincoln and Ford have learned a lot from other high-end luxury manufacturers, and that comes in form of this split tailgate, which has many cool functions. So first off, you can program it in a million different ways. If you want both the top and the bottom to open at the same time, you can set that in the infotainment system. Right now it's set to just open one at a time. So now that we have the split tailgate open, this bottom piece here can actually hold up to 550 pounds. And the cool part about that is Lincoln actually sells some extra features like a little table that you can set up in here, and it also folds down as a backrest. So if you're out at a tailgate party or out at a sporting event, you can use this as actually a seating area, which is one of the great features of having the split tailgate. As well in the back here, we have a 40-20-40 split rear seat. So cool part about this, if you're hauling large pass-through items like skis or anything of a longer size, you can drop that down and still seat your 6 passengers in this vehicle. You still have your power controls back here as well, so it's still fully powered for the third row. Second row is spring-loaded, so when you hit those buttons, they'll drop down for you too. So that pretty much covers everything in the rear, so we'll go ahead and close this back up. If you just hit this button here, you can do that part independently. Hit that, that'll go by itself. Or if you hit that button, it'll actually close them both together. Now, they actually did pretty much restyle the whole rear end as well. Again, this is a heavy refresh, so underneath it's a very similar platform to the previous generation, but they did some really nice features like tuck the wiper up underneath now. You get this really elegant light bar that runs across the whole width of the vehicle. So overall, it's a little more minimalist and just gives it a very elegant design. Let's go ahead and walk around to the second row here. All right, so real quick on this jet appearance package, this is the interior option that you get. It's a full black interior to really match with that dark theme. This one doesn't have the center console option. With that option, if you want, it's one of the 3 options you can get on the Reserve. It comes with power second row, massaging, heating, and cooling seats. You won't be lacking any creature comforts when you're riding in the second row of this vehicle. It still comes with a lot of standard features, however. You get your center screen there to control things like your climate control, as well as heating and cooling functions on the seats for this trim level. All right, now for the part everybody's probably curious about, and the business end of the deal. Ford is still running this standard key fob, so you get very nice features like keyless touch and unlock. You get the power running boards as well. The door cards have been fully redesigned, so you get all new switch gear, you get new trim appointments as well, and depending on the package and options you do, that'll kind of change some of those materials and whatnot. All right, so taking a look at the business end of the deal, obviously the part that's going to catch your eye immediately is this all-new 48-inch full LCD display that runs across the width of the dashboard. They've made the dashboard nice and low and made the steering wheel this kind of squircle design so that that screen is well within view. Lincoln also kind of went a little more minimalist on the interior, so they got rid of some buttons and kind of consolidated it onto the steering wheel. Now, keeping in line with that whole minimalist theme, you can look down here. Lincoln is still keeping their piano key shifter buttons. You get your start button and just some basic audio and transmission controls. So it keeps it nice and elegant looking in here. You also get storage in the center console with wireless charging for your phone. You get this nice dual padded armrest with plenty of storage down in there. Because this is based on the F-150 and the Expedition platform, it's still function over form first and foremost, but with Lincoln's elegant touch on it, which is very nice. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching our overview on the brand new 2025 Lincoln Navigator. These will be hitting dealerships pretty quickly here. So if you have any other questions on this vehicle, please reach out to one of our awesome sales associates at Olathe Ford Lincoln. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.